What's up, Vol Nation? This is Frank, House of Orange Sports Channel, coming at you for the second time tonight. Big day for Tennessee athletics as Tennessee basketball defeated Texas earlier tonight. They advanced to the semifinals of the SEC championship tournament. I've not even looked at any scores tonight. Last I heard, I think they said on the Tennessee baseball game, it was Florida was up 11 on Missouri. So it's still, I think, a last man standing on that one. But we're focusing tonight on Tennessee baseball. Tennessee baseball moves to 18-0 with a big win tonight over Florida. And there's going to be some talk on this one of some calls, but I'm going to try to get into those as much as possible for you. Make sure you hit that like, that share, that subscribe. We just hit 3,000. I've got to promote the money part of this. It's not free. It takes time. It takes effort on this. Check out the Patreon. Check out the membership tier on here as well. If you want to say thanks, bottom right hand corner, super thanks button as well. When I go live tomorrow for the Tennessee Auburn postgame, super thanks. They are appreciated. I don't think a lot of people gets how much this means to the channel along the way. The content's free. The monetization is greatly appreciated. But as we get into this one tonight, Tennessee, tough game up through pretty much up to the fifth inning. Liam Doyle had a pretty good effort. And to me, now I say this because we don't see the straight on like views of strikes. That's what I liked about when Tennessee played in Houston. You got the straight on view of the pitches. On these, you're a little bit to the side. Some pitches look a little better than others. But Liam Doyle, he did not get to win tonight. Tanner Franklin got to win. And with this system, that's why I say a guy has to get 5 innings in before he gets the win. Tanner Franklin was not good tonight. Liam Doyle was really good tonight. And but here we are. So I've got some thoughts on the pitching tonight, some good thoughts, some questions. The lineup, pretty good. There's one thing that bothered me tonight. I'm going to get into with it. But Tennessee, big win against a real good team. Tanner Franklin gets the win. Nate Snead gets the save. Florida's main guy, Liam Peterson, gets the loss tonight because, again, it gets to that fifth inning. 1-1. Tennessee gets 3 runs in that fifth inning. The captain, Hunter Ensley, comes through with it. I've had people question, like, why is he still in the 3? At the beginning of the year, I said, yeah, he should be in the 5 hole. But nothing he's done this year, because he started this, the first 4 in the lineup has not changed. I've seen nothing that says they should change that either. And there were some big calls tonight, some big things that happened tonight along the way. Tennessee, you get into, was it the 6th inning when Nate Snead come in? They went to Gavin Keelan, fields it at second, touches the base, goes to throw it to first. Well, we thought that tied the game, but the Florida fans can disagree all they want on this one. And if Tennessee, I've said it we've had issues with Tennessee sliding over the last couple of years, and I've agreed with it. On this one, the Florida guy slid in, his foot went toward the Tennessee guy. It was offline. Was Gavin Keelan even attempting to turn double play? No. But unfortunately for them, when you do that, that's going to prompt interference on the night. It was a good call. And, it is what it is. There was, I don't know, man. There were calls reviewed back and forth tonight. I think there were some, I think there were some things that were probably disagreed with both ways, but it is what it is. It's SEC officiating, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball as well. And I think Florida had some issues tonight. I'm not going to lie about it, but at the same time, the one I'm discussing now, if the guy had just slid in, the way you slide, here's my problem. I've had this problem with Tennessee sliding over the years. Slide into the damn base. No foot in the air. When you take a guy out, you take him out straight forward. If you're sliding into the base, you do a proper slide, you take the guy out, the umpire's going to give you the leeway on it. If you go outside the baseline, if you go left or right of the base, especially if you raise your foot on it, you're going to get called for it. It is what it is, man. Like I said, I know I go back to 2021 SEC tournament. Max Ferguson come in. He got it was Tennessee, Alabama. Alabama won the game. There was a discrepancy with it. I had no problem with it because Max Ferguson's slide was not up to par on it. This one tonight, Florida can feel all they want about it. The bottom line is, though, they didn't get it done when they needed to. Tennessee did. That's what it boiled down to. Florida may get it done the rest of the weekend. What I like tonight, Doyle was good. Doyle should have gotten through with the win tonight. Because I'm telling you, on his last batter he faced, he threw 3 strikes that did not get called on it. And he was shocked by it. And it sucks that he got pulled. Tanner Franklin come in. Tanner Franklin did not have it tonight, and he got the win. That's the injustice of baseball sometimes, is with pitching, because Doyle, good night. Doyle had a good night. In my opinion, he went 4 2/3, 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 6 Ks. He did hit one batter. He gave up the home run. I know this pissed Tony Vitello and staff off, who he gave it up to, Blake Sear. That was, if you remember last year, when this portal stuff was going on, they were hosting visitors. Blake Sear was the one, and it's a proven fact. Tony Vitello went on a rant about, if you're coming here for a bag, you're in the wrong place. Blake Sear was there for a bag. Blake Sear hit a bomb tonight. If you're a Tennessee fan, all the celebrations over the years, you can't get that upset, because Sear basically acted like it was nothing to hit that bomb. Hats off to him. He was 2 for 4 tonight. He would have been a great addition to Tennessee. Let's say that. I don't know everything that went on, obviously, but I do know that for a fact that Tony Vitello's rant was on Blake Sear. And if they didn't want him, they would not have brought him in for a visit. Tennessee baseball is at the point where they're not just going to toy around. They're not like, football's been in past years where they're trying to get guys on campus and such. This Tennessee baseball program can pretty much pick and choose who they want. So if you're coming to campus, they want you at this point. They're not just going to play games with you. Shane Blake Sears not in orange and white. Had a home run tonight. You got to wonder how Vitale and staff feels on it. But, again, tonight, Doyle does his job. Franklin, a little bit of a tough 1/3 of an inning, but he got to win. His only out he got was to finish where Doyle started. The next inning, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. His ERA went up to 5.06 tonight. Dylan Loy relieved him 1/3 of an inning. He had a walk. He had a wild pitch, but he did not give up any runs. This is the Nate Snead I want to see. 3 2/3, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts. His stuff was good, really good tonight. He hit 100 at one point. Thank goodness we can actually see that with these games getting to conference play, because we've not been able to see that prior to tonight. Snead lowers his ERA to 0.44. He was awesome tonight. That's what I want to see out of Nate Snead. That freaking ruled in Tennessee. Now, I said there was a move that bothered me tonight. There's a few guys on this team in the offensive lineup that I think, we're there. Curley, Keelan, Ansley, Fisher, good. Levi Clark has been lights out. All of a sudden, he gets 2 strikeouts, and we freaking pinch hit him for Dalton Bargo, who comes in and strikes out. And he strikes out again later on. That infuriates me when a coaching staff basically, I don't know if they get scared or what, for a freshman. Yeah, give this guy who's been really good a little bit of leeway to make a mistake. But then you bring in Bargo, who's, you all know where I am on. I don't dislike any player. I call it like I see it. Bargo comes in and strikes out in that at bat. And he strikes out again. I'm all for giving Bargo opportunities to work it out. Yeah, he's done better since the opening part of the year. There's no freaking way I'm pulling Levi Clark. I'm going to give him every damn opportunity to work his way. If he hits a 2 strikeout slump, I'm going to give this guy an opportunity because he's an elite hitter. He is one of the most elite hitters on this staff. Be better than this, Tony Vitale, and I love you. I love you. This dude rules. He was out there tonight. But there's times I'm going to question him. I question every coach at some point in time. Doesn't mean I know more than them or anything by any means. But that's one tonight that it's like, you've got to be kidding me that you just did this. And that's just overthinking the game on it. A big hit tonight for me was early in the game, second inning, 2 outs, runner on third. Jay Abernathy, true freshman, comes up to bat, gets a base hit, puts Tennessee out 1-0 on it. Numerous at bats tonight. Curley, rough start, good finish on the night. For Tennessee, they had a big negative, 11 strikeouts. They left 7 on base. But the bottom line is they won the baseball game tonight. If I look at Florida's side of it, they struck out 10 times. They left 8 on base. Yeah, that looks better than what Tennessee did. But here's the difference. Tennessee drove in 5. Florida drove in 3. Good win. Great, heck of a team that Tennessee beat tonight. There's no doubt about it. This is a top 5 team. Will Tennessee lose a game this weekend? It's possible. It's definitely possible because this is a good team. Marcus Phillips goes tomorrow. I don't have the matchup pulled up here right now. It's one Florida's better pitcher. I'm sorry, I don't have it up tomorrow. It's TBD versus TBD Sunday. I'm making no predictions for Tennessee. I know who I think it should be, but every time I've guessed it, I've been wrong. I'm not guessing it again. So we'll see. There's one guy. He's a true freshman. To me, he has stood out as the guy it should be because we know it's not A.J. Russell right now. It's obvious. Will this staff realize it's obvious as well? Frank the Tank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel, go Vols.